I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for it.
Welcome back, my friends, to House Rules Fantasy Football Weekly Updates. Thank you again for joining me. And man, Week 11 was quite the doozy. We had a lot of interesting games, a lot of interesting things happen in the NFL, and then so much upset happened in fantasy this week. I mean, man. Poor Gabe. But we're going to get into that in a second. So let's just go ahead and hop right in to what was Week 11. So as we take a look at Week 11, we're going to start off with CK Cronies going against Wingardium Leviosa. Over there for Wingardium, 82 points, falling to Christian's 124. Cody's team, he had 20 points by Jordan Love, 15 points from DeAndre Swift, and nobody else on his team got double digits. So we'll give the Bears defense 7 points, and there you go. Derrick Henry only got 9.5.
Free here for the Ravens. Blown up by Watts.
Now, for Christian's winning team, 32 points from Joe Burrow, even though they took the L. 28 points from T. Higgins. Once again, the Bengals took the L. And then 14 points from Njoku. Congratulations, Christian, on getting that win and keeping your second place spot. Now, next game was, of course, the Tally Bowl. Flynn overcomes Brett. Flinderella 119 over Hot 2-12 110. Over there for Brett's team, Jalen Hurts putting up 18 points, Dobbins putting up 18 points, and the Puka Nacua putting up 23 points. However, it was just shy of being able to beat his brother Flynn. Flynn winning this Tally Bowl, 23 points for Josh Allen, 17 points for McConkley, and then 16 points from Chase Brown, running back for the Bengals. All these Bengals players had great games, and they still took the L against the Chargers. Crazy stuff, man. I know that they were heartbroken. So anyways, my game, balls deep, overcoming garbage time. Vic getting 94 points, me getting 148, thinking that I was going to have most points this week.
I was this close!
Larry, you're
this close!
Until a little man named Quay and his buddies Joe Mixon and the Texans stepped up and did a little damage last night against Jerry's kids and the Cowboys. But anyways, Victor's team, Brock Purdy putting up 18 points, Saquon Barkley putting up 34 points, and then 12 points from Vic's his kicker. Dicker. My team, I didn't have too many amazing things except for Jonnu Smith, my pickup tight end, putting up 29 points. Jamar Chase, once again, Bengal, 23 points. And Boswell, my kicker, putting up 24 points. I mean, this dude has been doing it for the Steelers, man. I think that's like the third time this year where he's the only person that scored for the team and they've won. I mean, the Steelers putting that upset on the Ravens was pretty remarkable. Good game, Vic, though, and it was completely crazy. Did not expect to win that. Dr. Football falling to touchdown there. Grace is putting up 95 points and Paul putting up 107. Mike Grace's team, he had 21 points from Josh Jacobs. Mahomes putting up a little less than 16 points, and the same thing for Tyreek Hill. And then over there for Paul's team, Lamar Jackson putting up 14 points. Very pedestrian, right, for Lamar. 23 points from David Montgomery. Breece Hall putting up 27 points. Congratulations, Paul, on getting that win. 5 RBs falling to Tier Does Not So. 111 over there for Alex and 129 for John. Alex's team, 15 points from Austin Eckler. Jahmyr Gibbs putting up 18 points. And then Bowers for the Raiders putting up 26 points. John's team, Justin Herbert putting up 23 points, 35 points from Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then 18 points from Downs, a wide receiver in Indianapolis. Now, obviously, the Lions absolutely decimated Jacksonville. It was like 52-9 or something. Absolutely embarrassed them. I mean, that has to hurt. But they are no-hold bars with the Lions right now. They are looking like the team. I don't care what anybody says about the Chiefs or the Bills. The Lions are scary. They are fucking scary. They are biting kneecaps. All right, and then what I actually come to find to be like the greatest game was Spoilers 146 falling to Quay's 50 pinball at 151. Gabe, man, like I said, everybody thought you had it. We thought you had it. 31 points from Knicks, 42 points from Taysom Hill, 24 points from Williams, wide receiver in Detroit. However, Quay's team came back with a vengeance last night. There it is. Joe Mixon, 37 points. Texans defense, 23 points. And then Cooper Kupp putting up 29 points. That was a heartbreaker. And then Quay, of course, getting most points this week and stealing it right from underneath me in the last quarter of the game last night. So congratulations, Quay, on getting that win and remaining in first place. And speaking of rankings, let's go ahead and take a look at our standings. Okay, so as you can see, as we take a good look at this, I mean, only a little bit of changes in the middle parts, but both ends are pretty much the same. Okay, so a little middle out compression, right?
Middle out. Oh my God.
So 12th place, Garbage Time. Vic's holding it steady. Teeters Not So, 11th place. Gabe dropping down to 10th. Wingardium Leviosa dropping down to 9th. Hot Jew and 12 dropping down to 8th place. Flinderella moving up to 7th place. 5 RBs dropping down to 6th. Dr. Football moving down to 5th. Touchdown there, hopping up 3 places to move to 4th place. Balls Deep holding steady at 3rd. CK Cronies in 2nd. And of course, Quay still holding it down in 1st place. And he's still maintaining most points. He has about 14-11 for most points scored, and then most points scored against, I think it still holds true. Vic is still holding on to that with 1354. I mean, it's still so crazy. Like, when you look at these stats and everything, just ridiculous. But anyways, like, very interesting in the standings. I mean, we're going into week 12, so we have this week and then 2 more weeks left after this, or we start hitting some playoff football, okay? Next Tuesday is also the trade deadline. So if you're getting any trades in, they need to be in before Tuesday of next week, because that is the trade deadline. Trades are over with. We haven't seen too many trades this year. I think at the beginning it was all rush, and then nothing's happened since then. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the week that will be for week 12. As we take a look at our first game, it's going to be Spoilers going against Flinderella. At the moment, Gabe is projected 65 points. However, he doesn't have a tight end or a kicker in at the moment. And then Flynn is currently projected at 86 points. Dr. Football is going against CK Cronies. CK Christian is currently projected 95 points. Mike Grace is currently projected 85, but he does not have a kicker in. Tier Does Not So going against 50 Pinball. Can John put a damper on Quay's year? Somebody has to do something. Otherwise, Quay is holding on to that top spot and guaranteeing himself a bye week. John is currently projected 72 points. He's missing a running back. Quay is fully healthy, currently projecting 94 points. Now, Wingardium Leviosa going against Hawk 2 and 12. Hawk 2 and 12 is currently projected 98 points without having a kicker in. So that's a pretty good stat line for Brett there. And then Wingardium Leviosa does not have a tight end and currently projected 87 points. 5 RBs going against Garbage Time. This is Alex versus Vic. Vic is currently projected 104 points. He has a fully stacked team. And then wide receiver is missing over there for Alex's team. He's currently projected 85 points. And then for my
Stone cold like a century or a week.
game of the week is going to be my game. My game versus Paul. It is 3rd place going against 4th place. If I lose, Paul skips ahead of me, I drop down, and it changes a lot of the dynamics in the top seeding. So anyways, 96 points currently projected by Balls Deep, and 79 points currently projected for Paul, who is missing a defense at the moment. So obviously, waiver wire is going to be very important for everybody this week, and we're going to see those kickers, defenses, and a few RBs and tight ends and running backs getting picked up. I think everybody's pretty good on quarterbacks for the most point, but you know, it is what it is. So we're coming to the end of the regular season here. We're about to get into some playoff football. So everybody is vying for a spot. I think it's pretty much safe to say that mathematical equation that Vic, I don't think you can get in. John, I think if everything works out in your way, you might be able to get in, but it's highly unlikely. But nothing's impossible, just highly improbable. But anyways, getting ready for week 12. We have Thanksgiving next week. Of course, we're going to talk about Turkey Day more then. We're really focusing on week 12 right now. And then how about them Seahawks? Gotta say it. How about them Seahawks? Getting that win over the 49ers. And yes, it means a lot to me because we have lost 5 out of the last 6 games. So getting that win for Geno was really big. And of course, keeping us alive. However, the Cardinals are still in first place in the NFC West, but we're just 1 game away from something big changing in that regards. So anyways, my friends, I hope everybody has a great week, and good luck to everybody this week, except for Paul. And as always, my friends,